Shalom.
Yeah. Dave, can you say something?
Shalom.
Good. You got a yam right now?
Hold on.
You said good? Shalom, man. We the Hebrew Israelites. Before we get started, man, we're going to face the east and give all praise to the one true power.
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, HaKadosh.
Right, double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well through the Spirit. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect that are scattered four corners of the earth. Teaching his word and believing his word, Lord willing, as a whole, y'all all continue in sound doctrine. Shalom to the Aqua. Lord willing, this camp and this lesson is edifying for you sheep. However, the Lord, direct us. So, brothers, y'all, not down. You want me to get the First Thessalonians?
Yeah, 5-1.
Okay.
It's like I'm just slacking, brothers. I'm testing to see if the sound is working.
Oh, God.
Okay, we good.
This is First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and
Actually,
safety.
start at the top. Slide.
Okay, I got you. Verse 1. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you.
Right, because Yahushai asked a question in the book of Matthew, I believe it's the 16th chapter. He said, you can see the lowerings and the signs of the sky, but you can't discern the signs of the times, okay? And we're not ignorant of these times. We understand these times and these seasons that we're entering, man. You know, we're about to enter into the hour of temptation, okay? And what is the hour of temptation? The hour of temptation is a series of events that are going to be brought on the planet Earth, okay? A time to get to test the true men of the faith about whether they received that MOTB. Mm-hmm. Famines, plagues, hour of martial law.
Yeah.
Okay? Lots of fear, lots of judgment going on around that time, man. Okay? So you guys that are pussyfooting around in this truth, they want to constantly change a doctrine every week, the Lord ain't dealing with you, man. Because if you're that shifty-headed, how are you going to be solidified and steadfast and unmovable during that time, man? If you don't know what you believe. Because if you're changing the doctrine every week, then obviously you're confused, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I didn't even
two.
want to get on you guys, but these brothers were
That's the
talking
spirit.
about TGC.
That's the spirit, bro. That sounds like a damn church.
Yeah.
Verse 2, it says, for yourselves to know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai so cometh as a thief in the night.
Right. Look what happened. What was it? February 28th. Shit was somewhat normal. And then March 1st, in the middle of the night, Trump went and did that in Iran, and now the whole world is fucking turned upside down, man.
Right. Mm-hmm. It say in the NLT that the Lord will return. I mean, he will come unexpectedly. I mean, for the elect, us, taking heed to these lessons, we know he coming, but it's going to be a thief in the night for those that's unaware, unexpectedly.
Like they were watching, man. They were watching on a watchtower, man. But for Yahweh Shai, we're watching the prophecies. Okay, that's how you watch. And in order to tell what time you're in, you gotta look at the prophecy. What's going on, according to what the scriptures say. That's the only way to know how far you're in, so it's at the end of the world, man.
Verse 3. I just close out with verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Like these people of the world, man, when they these people in the world, they can't even handle what's going on now. There's about to be a much bigger shakeup, man. You got, they're having a hard time getting enough fertilizer for the crops over in Europe. You think that's not going to affect prices over here, man? You think that's not going to affect supply over here?
I mean, same thing over here. They're having financial trouble getting that fertilizer over here. And a whole third of fertilizer got cut off. So of course they have pain.
Mm-hmm. And then how much more so if one of these viruses, and I'm gonna,
Virus.
use terms so we don't get flagged.
Yeah.
These viri. Because now you got an outbreak of Ebola that just happened the other day, man.
Right.
Okay? And that's a scary one, man. I mean, that'll really shake these people up. If they try to declare martial law during an Ebola outbreak, these people will come right in line, man. Wouldn't be no rebellion.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't be no George Floyd fucking
Yeah.
protest 2.0, man.
Yeah.
Ebola, that shit, imagine you see a body laying in the street and the motherfucker bleeding out his eyes, his mouth,
Yeah.
his nose,
Yeah.
sweating blood, man. That's a very serious plague. Okay?
Yep.
Shoot, they just just like off of your example, like that new AP switch just came out. You had everybody in line like it was some new Jordans. Everybody poor niggas that can't even pay rent is in line fighting over to get is either a watch on the wrist or a watch that just hang off of your pants. And it's like Esau, he promotes some shit as a trend, and Jake is gonna fall on it, and you don't even know the shit that's going on. You know, just to be fly and all that other stuff, then just put it on. But right now, we not in that time, man. We are not in that time, bro.
That's This is second edition of 16, that's around 69. And they that consent unto them, start verse 7. For there should be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear Yahweh. They should be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh. So that's what's going to happen out here, man. You're going to have people mainly come after us, but really against all of Jacob. Because only they got to come down against you. You already see with things like ICE and things like that, they already come against Jacob already. But soon enough, they got to be calling martial law troops down in local neighborhoods, down the streets, round people up to defeat them.
Yeah, they ultimately Esau Edom he declared war on the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, was a guy on TikTok. He was going around, trying to riz people up. What's his name? Edomite dude. He was trying to riz Jake up so that he could call him a nigger, so that they could try to fight him and he could shoot him. And he actually did, shot one of them. I forgot his name. Something the Builder, Chaz the Builder, something like that. Yeah, Chad the Builder, Chud the Builder. Right. So ultimately, he was going around just antagonizing Jake. And what happened was one of them tried to put hands on him. He shot him twice. They threw him in jail.
He ended up shooting his own self too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Now they set his bail for 1 point.
Million. Yeah, he alive. Yeah. So the point of my point is that these Edomites they ready for war.
Yeah.
On a higher level and a smaller level, man. And they gonna come for you Jakes, man, just like you just read. They gonna come up in your shit, taking your shit, man. Sparing none. This is the spirit of the Edomites, and Jake, you're not ready for this, man.
And he can have his fucking robots do it for him.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Elon Musk was over there in China saying that there's going to be more robots than people in a few years, man.
Yo, wait, they just posted a video on TikTok where this dude that worked in Congress, he had a email recording on his computer saying about killing Zionists or anybody that called themselves a Jew. No matter what they look like, kill anybody that's calling themselves a jujube. Anybody that's claiming to be a Zionist, they got to be removed, extinguished. And this is a whole Edomite that's in Congress that had a email that he had recording on his damn laptop that got put out.
Well, the Lord is putting serious spirits out here, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I seen that thing with that woman. What, did she have like a baby shower or like a baby unveiling party, and she took the fucking abortion pill?
Yeah, she wanted her baby
went
father
viral.
to be in the video, and he didn't want to. And because he didn't want to, her friend said, "Fuck it, kill it then." And then they passed her abortion pills. The next day, she got arrested because in the city where she at, you can't promote abortion.
Well, hey, at least there's some blessing in all that, but
Straight to mind behavior, man.
Yeah.
And that's why. That's why Esau got to crack down upon you niggas, man.
Yeah.
And when that time comes, when the power goes out, shit like that, they got a perfect opportunity to come after you, man.
yeah, the scriptures say that's part of the curses, man. That I shall be evil to thy children.
Now, I also want to say too, just to let me back on what the brother Yermayan was saying. Be careful with those agent provocateurs too, because there's gonna be people out to provoke even men of
Yeah.
the Lord.
Yeah.
You know, just like that brother out there in Toronto.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. He had to play ahead. Yeah. Oh, Salakia. Now that you spoke about it, the elder out there in New York, remember he had to take the video down. Y'all seen the video?
Oh yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all kind of spirits coming up against the men of the Lord, man. You know, you gotta be careful. You gotta be wise too.
And that's gonna come along with our temptation too.
Yeah. Because really they looking to persecute us because we're the only ones speaking the only truth on the earth.
Yeah.
So really, Jake gonna catch it, but we gonna catch it too. But we're walking in wisdom, and that's what's gonna shine. That's what's gonna overtake us. You know what I'm
So
saying?
like you know, most people they're not they don't have the eyesight to see. You know, the scriptures talk about 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3. It says, "Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition." Right? And you know, these troglodytes, because they've shaved off their beard, they shaved off all their hair, right? You don't really truly know who their nature is, man. You know? But they are the wicked of the earth, man. They're the wicked that the Bible speaks of.
Right.
All right, and you can see it. And right now the Lord is just holding that spirit down right now. But pretty soon he's gonna let it go.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's a balance. And look, the evil gotta do evil.
Yeah.
The wicked has to do wickedness. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, his true evilness and wickedness is going to be shown, man. You know?
You gotta consider it's gonna be a time like no other.
Right.
Daniel, the first chapter, 12th verse. I linked it up.
Wait, Sam.
Troglodyte.
Can you read that for us, bro?
I put troglodyte.
Yep.
ChatGPT fast answer. Troglodyte has a couple of meanings depending on how it's used. The literal, historical, and anthropological meaning is it originally referred to people who lived in caves.
Come on, wait, say that one more time, bro. Say that one more time.
Literal, historical, anthropological meaning. It originally referred to people who lived in caves. The term comes from Greek meaning cave dweller.
Wow.
So then, just like how the brother was bringing out what he brought in Thessalonians, that's the biggest mystery of who's Esau Edom, right? Who's the man of perdition? And he's getting revealed through prophecies by the prophets teaching Ezekiel the 35th chapter. He's shaking the hand to Mount Seir, not the place, the people of the place.
Salaki, he's not in the caves.
Yeah.
Right? But he's in these high mountain of these buildings up there, man.
Look.
He likes to chill on the top, the penthouse.
Look, he's probably up there right now looking at
Looking
it.
down, you know?
Listen to everything he's saying.
He's shaving right now and talking like,
Yeah.
damn, you know, that's what's going on, man.
He's probably up there right now, watching the video, listen to everything we're saying.
And just off of what Yamayan said and the brother saying earlier, how is it like if we got to speak in code when we're teaching a lesson, but you could go on a podcast, they could say these words straight and they joint don't get flagged, it don't get removed. That's to show you that they're watching people of how we speak than how everybody else speak. We're speaking like we're against the system totally, because we standing in real truth while everybody else is just going with the flow. They got an agenda to get a bag. We over here trying to wake you niggas up.
So like a real quick point. I don't know if you ever noticed, but if I know when you do a video, you put like a picture of Babylon burning, or it say something that's real intriguing, like you go against you say something about
TOS.
Yeah. It take a little longer for your video to load up. You ever notice that? Yeah, man. Like anytime you do a video that's exposing they shit, real bad, they your video take a longer to load up. It's like they trying to the process take longer. It's because they watch you, they record your ass like hours. But it's okay because we got the angels with us. It's okay. But see, that's what comes with this truth, man. You gotta accept the straight game. That's what comes with this, man.
That's why it says the son of that the man of sin may be revealed, the son of perdition.
Yeah.
All right, let me keep reading. It says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he is as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And that's what he's ultimately doing. And ultimately, his whole plan is to have everybody see him.
Yep.
Right? That's his ultimate plan.
Right.
All roads lead to that, huh?
It's all going there.
Yeah, but it's so plain because every day you can see that he's trying to reflect himself as God. Cameras on every corner. right? How when a bomb thing happened, everybody in everybody's house is gonna hear that siren.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Even
saying?
when gunshots go off, it's something that go off in the cameras. They got it's a detector that the cameras turn straight to it. They already got they set this shit up.
Yeah.
They want to be like the Most High, man.
Hey, but listen what Paul said. Verse 5, it says, remember ye not that when I was with you, I told you these things. You know? And he was constantly reminding them.
Yeah.
You know? That's what we're doing. We're constantly reminding the sheep, man. You know why? Because sheep are simple.
Yeah.
Sheep are simple. What does it say? Job 33? The Most High speaketh once, yea,
Yeah,
twice,
twice, yeah.
and man perceiveth not. Why did Yahweh Shai had to tell Peter what?
Three
times. Feed my sheep.
Because
Yeah,
Jake's
You
stubborn.
know?
Yeah.
So we have to constantly keep going through this.
Yeah.
Right? So when we think it's like a broken record, no, because they constantly have to keep it in their remembrance
Yeah.
and understand because that time of temptation is coming.
Yeah.
You know?
That's why we have to continue to bring it out. Yeah, it ain't no, I did this breakdown already. You got to continue to go over the things, man. You know what I'm saying? We are Jake and stiff-necked people. It may not take Jake one time to get it. You got to keep going over it, man. And also it's to keep you in a certain spirit, man. Because you go without reading or doing something, and one day it throw you off, man.
You miss a day, you miss a lot.
Yeah, man.
You get new people every day.
Yeah.
It's a lot. And if you're not amongst and you're not actually eating this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding right now, it's shame on you, man. Shame on you right now, right? Because here you are amongst getting this wisdom, getting freely drinking, freely eating, and then you're not partaking and making it soak in, man. It's shame on you, man.
It's a privilege to be involved in this, man.
Right,
and the Lord could take that privilege away, just like He took it away from many others.
Wait, just real quick before you bring it, when you go to 2 Timothy 1 and 9 in the NLT, it says that you don't deserve it. He didn't do this because you deserve it. He did it because this was his plan all along. So brother's supposed to be getting in this thing like, man, I don't even deserve it. But the Lord deserves your obedience. Literally, Yahweh did everything just for you. He sent his son. He created his son just for this agenda, just for that job, just so we can get back to the Father. We didn't even have to do that, man. But it was his plan, man.
Like it real quick. Verse 6, it says, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in this time. And right now, this is the time that he's being revealed, man. All right, we're showing him who he is, man. You know, you can't hide that, man. You know?
Where's Second Measures 16?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you want me to?
Yeah, you got
That's
to.
a lot.
Sorry, you got to, bro.
I'll start at verse 7. So it says, for the mystery of iniquity doeth already work. Only he who knoweth will let. It says, until he be taken out of the way. It says, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
Right.
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. Man,
So
what are they
his mouth?
doing?
Hold on.
You
I
know?
was about to say, yeah, that's crazy.
But who was his mouth? It's the
Yeah,
prophet.
I just didn't
You
listen.
Right.
know what I'm saying? We slaying him through by teaching.
Yeah.
But off of his actions, he's revealing himself. He's making it easy for us to pinpoint who's Esau Edom. And him promoting this digital currency is already showing his kingdom is done.
Well, it's easy for those who have the eyes to see.
Yeah.
A lot of people they still
They
caught up
perceive
in
not.
the you know what I'm saying? They're still simple-minded.
Yeah.
But for those who have, it's clear as day.
Yeah.
You know, it's clear as day. Unless you took the bag, and then you'll say that they can come in too. You know what I mean?
They just passed the Crypto Clarity Act, man. Trump's going to sign it next week.
Yeah.
You know, crypto is about to become the law of the land. And you
Yeah.
can see with everything going on, they're going to go right from the dollar to that. Like a seamless transition, man.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what they want. They want controlled chaos. They want things to get out of hand, but they don't want it to get out of hand to where they have a chance of losing power, man. So
Yeah.
these elites are like snakes, man.
Right.
Yeah,
We
they
talked
are.
about that last week. We talked about like while they doing all this exposing UFO files and doing all this stuff, and they up there signing. They making it happen. You had what, Prince Charles or King Charles, whatever his name.
Yeah, King Charles.
Right now,
Yeah.
you're doing the digital ID.
Yeah.
All right, so it's all headed there, man. Right. The test is about to begin. All right, it's an open book
Fucking
for those who know
Open
it.
test, yeah.
years back, they almost passed Obamacare under the radar when Michael Jackson died because everybody was so distracted, man.
Right.
That's what they do. They just use these distractions
Yeah.
to
Oh,
pass
over
this legal shit underneath the table.
Right.
So that way there, when the people go, oh, it's not fair, that's unconstitutional. Well, we passed the law, and you all didn't do shit about it. It's
Yeah.
illegal, motherfucker.
Right. And this is a corporation, you know, and what they do, they can do deals under the table, but they have to distract the masses because back in Rome, it was the people had power. You know, when they bump up against the government, it kind of messed up rulership, you know, but in this side, they do it a little different, you know. But you got to ask her.
It was 2 Corinthians 16, starting 71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear your house. Because that's only what they gotta do. They gotta raid people's houses, kick down doors, steal your shit. That's only what they gotta do. That's the big, that's big, yeah, the big game plan, man. Terrorize people, normally to bring in total control.
And they've been doing that. They started that with ICE. They
Yeah.
was going in, snatching people out of their house, man. You know, snatching people out of their car.
Now, that's just a prelude to what they gotta do in martial law, man.
With the masks.
Yeah. And they just created a whole nother cop division right in front of your eyes. Created ICE right in front of you. Created a whole new system right in front of you, Jake.
Ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, right in front of you. Then now they got what was it? ICE cars now. And these ones got the Hemis. These ones is specific if you try to get away. They set this right in front of you. They made a whole new cop division.
Your tax dollars at work, man. Well, you can't pay to live. This is what they're taking 40% of your check out for.
Come on, man.
ICE been around.
Yeah.
They is incredibly funded now.
Yeah.
So with that big beautiful bill, they put like $900 billion into that.
How the fuck you get? Damn. And that this one whistleblower said a lot of these things that you see that they spending a lot of money on, it's the elites just giving it away to make this. Because how you have no money? You have no money, but you just able to buy all these things, and they just making things slide a pass just so that we can go into this new era, man.
Well, remember, it was it Habakkuk 2 and 4. You know, they're laden with heavy clay, the heavy debt. They just spending. That's not even real at this point. You know, it's not even real at this point. They're just making monopoly money and say, "Yep, we'll go ahead, we'll do it." You know what I'm saying? And then what do? They take over land and try to take over his oil, take that money. You know, what do they say? Your boy Nero said he wanted to make Venezuela, all right, one of the new states, man.
Yeah.
You know, he said that was one of his plans. You know what I mean?
He's saying he going into Cuba next.
Yeah.
NASA, man. NASA gonna get it.
Wait, what Sam say? He said if you want to make the Lord laugh, make plans. That nigga got making a whole lot of plans.
So you can't move right now. He's stuck in Iran.
Yeah.
Verse 72. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my children, and they shall be tried as gold in the fire.
Yep.
Also, when the elect to be tried, man. During that time, man, we may, probably are going to be homeless. We're going to be out of job. You're going to be at a car.
Yep.
You're going to be, it's out there.
You'll be moving, going, looking over. And Jake, you're not ready for that.
Jake don't even know what's happening. Jake don't even know where in war.
So you know, here us, you know, at GMS, man, what we do is, you know, we telling you about what's to come, and we preparing you spiritually. This is spiritual preparation for what's about to happen. Now it may seem boring to the masses. Y'all want to see us yelling at? We telling you what the hell is about to happen here.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the counsel of the Lord.
Yeah, it's your
your
man.
mind for what's to come.
Spiritual doomsday preppers, man.
Yeah,
Right.
we telling you about it, and we
can
doing
make
it
it
every
plain.
week, every day. We telling you about it. It's a constant warning, man.
Yeah.
And when this shit pop off and crack off, ain't no excuses, man. The Lord ain't gonna care about your damn because I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm on the phone, you know, I'm doing my thing. I see brothers dropping video after video. It just keep happening. I'm like, and I'm noticing. I'm like, yo, here, bing, bing, bing. The Lord is warning you, man.
Yeah.
You know, his prophets are out here telling you what the hell is about to on overdrive, man. And when this shit go crack, man, when you gonna be caught out there.
Just because you said that remind me. You got to think the Lord is doing Acts 8 to a lot of us. The Acts the 8th chapter, verse 23, where the Spirit is having you, drawing you to do these certain lessons. Brothers waking up in the middle of the night just to do a lesson. It's the Lord got the prophets itchy, you know, and we're feeding. It's other elect crying for understanding, and you don't even. The lesson you did was probably a lesson the Lord had built up just for that person that's praying for it, man. The Lord is working on freaking overdrive, man. How's it people in the world like, yo, well, what's going on in the world? Like, it's people having these conversations, man. It's people saying, man, I bought this Dodge Charger and they want us to go electric. It's people getting upset that they spent all this bread on this car and now gas is going up.
That's because they're troglodytes, man. This is the modern figurative use. It's often used as an insult to describe someone as primitive, uncivilized, or out of touch. That is Jake, man. Yo, that is Jake.
Yeah, bro.
Damn, out of touch.
Basically implying they behave in a crude or outdated way.
Damn.
So if someone calls another person a troglodyte, they're usually not talking about caves. They're calling them backward or lacking social refinement.
Oh, that's Jake.
Well, they're in a heathenistic state of mind.
You said you like your father. You like your father, the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
Lord said,
lust of your
"Look
father, you
back."
shall do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's scripture too.
Yeah, you a dog that just went back to your damn vomit. I mean, mostly all Jake are doggies, you know.
Yeah. The second Ezra chapter 15 and 47. It says, woe be unto thee, thou wretch. It says, because thou hast made thyself like unto her, and hast decked thy daughters in whoredom, it says, that they might please and glory in thy lovers. It says, which have always desired to commit whoredom within her. It says, thou hast followed her. It says, that is hated in all her works and inventions. Therefore, saith the Most High. So, woe unto you if you follow the ways of Babylon the Great, man. All right? You know, see, we're out here to tell you to separate from this wickedness, man. You know, Esau, Edom in his wrongdoing. You know, and if you don't, judgment cometh unto you. 2 more verses. It says, thou hast followed her, that is hated in all her works and inventions. The Lord hates Esau, Edom, man. You know, and you're following her works, meaning what? You're going to get destroyed with her.
What does it say? Join hand, join in hand.
Yeah, with the wicked. Yeah. It says, Salakia. It says, I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, and pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction and death. That's what's coming here, man. You know, if you follow the ways of Esau, Edom, that's going to be your end. You know, hey, brother's trying to go up in them chariots, man. You know, hey, brother's trying to, hey, we trying to, you know, separate ourselves from that destruction, man. You know? Well, one more verse, it says, and the glory of thy power shall be dried up as a flower. It says, and heat shall arise that is sent over thee. And that's the end all be all of this place, man. Heat. You know?
Yeah.
Heat is the end all be all of this place, man. You know? Man, fervent heat. Arrows flying, man, which is those thermonuclear bombs. You know? So we out here to tell you about it, man. We're not out here to make you feel good, man.
Yeah.
We out here to put fear in your heart, man. Because the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, man. You gotta fear the Lord, man. You know?
Scripture say, through the fear of the Lord we persuade men. So we definitely not out here to make you feel good. This ain't a wacky tacky feel
I got a
good message.
too.
We shall overcome one day. This is to get right, spiritually prepared, mentally prepared, and try to get right with how shy before that indignation start coming on down, man. It's coming down the pipe.
Yeah.
You gotta be right. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It's not tarrying, man.
Yeah.
End time prophecies is popping off the pages day in and day out.
Facts.
It's happening quick. Things is moving quick.
Right.
We got the king of Edomite, man, just came out to say about to make it mandatory for the digital IDs to start rolling out just now.
Right. And what they do is they start somewhere, but the end result is to make it a spread. Like the elder said, he said, America is done. The elites is trying to have global dominance. We're in the time of the mindset of Nimrod and King Antiochus. They want the whole world to be one religion, one system, one mind, one currency, where there's no problems, right? Where you go to another area and you want to stop something because of the currency, what Iran is doing, it's fucking everybody up and everywhere. Just off of that move, that's how you know this first infrastructure of the dollar, it was really planned. They really sat down and really made this plan. That's why what they did over there is really messing up a lot of things, and it helps to usher in this new system. In order to make a new system, you have to kill the old system.
And they know that they're about to move on. That's why they're hurrying shit up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they know that they got a limited time.
That's right.
The devil is coming down with wrath as in another way, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who is that? Is it Warren Buffett or Charles Schwab? Like last year, they were just getting rid of all their Bank of America stocks.
Warren Buffett.
They were getting rid of their Bank of America stocks by the billions.
Yeah,
Dang,
Warren
You know what I'm
Buffett.
saying? And people were like, "Ooh,
Changing
what's
that
going
shit
on?"
up. Mhm.
You know what I mean? But because they've already been planning this. This is already planned.
Yeah.
You know, hey, they're gonna keep their stuff.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what they're doing. So that these moves that people are making. You know, you go to a lot of these banks, they're closed.
Yeah.
And they make you use the ATM. Right? Now what? Your check, like, typically you don't even get paid cash. You get, or checks. It's usually direct deposit, man. So everything is moving towards that digital everything, man. The ID, the currency, your medical records, right? All this stuff is all on purpose, all right? For that ultimate agenda, man.
Right. Don't think the elites is all about a good fucking time. They're all about control. You know, it's not. They don't want to have a good time like you traveling,
Right.
kicking the feet up.
Soon they're gonna make it to where like you gotta have a real ID.
Yeah.
You know, a digital ID.
You gotta have a bank. You gotta have a bank account. No more cash.
You know what? And that's why they call it the hour of temptation. That's why the Lord called it the hour of temptation, because the system is moving to that system so quickly, and all of us to a degree is in it to a degree. Like we got bank accounts. We got our finances is tied to some kind of bank. We are in the system electronically some type of way. So this is why we are all going to be tempted. But if we, like the Lord said, He shall keep us from the hour of temptation.
Yeah.
This is
Keep
Revelation.
His words.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world.
Read that again. Read that again.
Yes.
Revelation 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience,
And when you look up that word patience, it pretty much means long suffering, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And if you go into the word kept, the same as keep, that means to observe. You know, you observing what you read. Yeah, man, he goes into that a lot, but sorry.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right, and that word keep means what? To preserve, meaning
Yeah.
that the Lord is going to preserve us from these perils, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and that word hour just means a time,
Yeah.
a time frame,
Yeah.
right?
And it's like, it's not World War III, matter of fact. Because these dudes at the IUIC say it's World War III.
Oh, there's going to be a lot more going on than World War III. here in
How the hell is that a temptation, man?
Right.
How the who's tempted to go to World War III, man?
Right.
I got to go overseas and
Right.
Bashar, read that in the NLT though.
NLT?
Yeah, but you gotta make it plain when you think about tempted. You tempted to buy, you tempted to sell, you tempted to want this, you tempted to go get that charagma. It makes sense because when you talk about being tempted, you have to visualize what is you being tempted. You talking about World War III? How are you being tempted with World War III?
You're tempted to get food.
Yeah,
In order to
man.
get food, you gotta get that chicken.
Right. Your children crying, I'm hungry. You're going to be tempted to go get, unless going to turn around and praying to the Lord, you tempted to go take that slide off. Hey, babe, I'm about to go next door. And you really went to go down to Tops to go get that damn charagma so you can get some food. Come back. Hey, babe, I got some food. We can make pancakes. Bitch, where you just go?
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So I'm going to read this in the NLT. And it reads, because you have obeyed my command and preserved, Slaki, let me read this over. Because you have obeyed my command to preserve, I will, Slaki, persevere, Slaki. I will protect you from the great time of testing that will come upon the whole world to test those who belong to this world.
Right. And so I like the NLT, right, because it says it's a test of the world. Right. And what did Yahushua say?
Love not.
Yahushua said, this is John chapter 15 and verse number 18. It says, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. It says, if you were of the world would love his own. but because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. All right, so when you understand that, hey, this test is to test to see who's of this world and who's not of this world. If you're of not of this world, and you're not going to take it, right? Because ultimately you're the elect. If you are of this world, and you're going to take it, you're going to fail that test. It's point blank. Period. There's nothing that anybody can do about it. You know, but that's why the Lord said, you know, I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
Right.
All right, because I pray, hey, they're going to pass the test.
Right.
But everybody else is going to fail, man.
It's like if these dudes at the IOIC, they say, oh, you can take the mark, but you can repent from it. So you can just repent from taking the mark. So it don't, that basically makes it don't matter. It basically means mark and beast don't matter at all. Right. No point in telling you about it because nobody is relevant.
That's not letting your yea be yea and your nay be nay.
Right, because that's truly like the final test of your faith. You know, because our whole life is deal with commerce. But can we go back to that again?
Yeah.
So the brother could get the word temptation, because we want to get that meat off of that. Because that was what the brother brought out. It was definitely hitting.
Revelation 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
But let's you want to get it?
Yeah.
Get the meaning of temptation for that verse.
Greek for temptation, G3986, parosmos. Parosmos says outline of biblical usage, an experiment, attempt, trial.
So this temptation is an experiment. What was the sea biscuit? That was an experiment.
Yeah.
This damn charagma is going to be an experiment.
Yeah, but this about to be the real thing.
Yeah, this is the extreme one. You know, so all you other camps that can't, this is an experiment.
Yeah.
Sin, we always been doing that. So that's not the experiment. Right? Keep going. Sorry,
I'm
King.
going to go to part B.
Yeah.
The trial of man's fidelity,
Damn.
integrity, virtue, and constancy. An enticement to sin, temptation, whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances. Right, outward circumstances. You ain't ate in a couple days. There's fucking chaos going around everywhere. Right? Just take this and we'll put you in a 15-minute city and you'll be safe. That's what they're gonna say probably, man. You know, or at least somewhere along those lines.
Lack of better words.
Right. An eternal temptation to sin, of the temptation by which the devil sought to divert Yahushua the Messiah from his divine errand, of the condition of things or a mental state, by which we are enticed to sin, or to a lapse from the faith of holiness, adversity, affliction, trouble, sent by the Most High and serving to test or prove one's character, faith, and holiness.
Because remember, this is to test, like I say, to tell you if you're of this world, and what is this world? It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So right now, this world is in the rulership of the wicked, man. Esau, Edom. So when you choose to be of this world, that means you're choosing to be a follower of Esau, man. You're choosing for him to be your master.
Right.
You know? And we know, hey, the Lord is a jealous God, man. You know, and that's why his wrath is going to come down so hard. You know, because you chose a troglodyte over the Most High.
The verse that we always bring in Joshua and Judges, choose you this day who you're going to serve. But our house, we're going to serve the Lord. But then it said, cry unto those other gods. From tribulation. That's going to happen in that day when that charagma comes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And that was a key point right there to the Spirit.
That's a fact.
And also want to say, when you go into the law, that verifies what the brother said. You know, when you go into Exodus, what is it, the 20th chapter?
21.
The 21st chapter? The 20th verse on down. You know, when you go into that, matter of fact, let me get it real quick.
That is also the name of the beast of God. You literally got the name on you. You know? Showing that you're owned by him. Right?
Yeah, just like a barcode. You know, that's your patent. You've been patented by Esau. You own it. Everything you do is owned is by him. That's the same example of the industry. You know, because if they patent your publishing, anytime it goes on a movie, a TV show, they get paid off of it. So when you taking this correct, you are an investment, man. but way worse than what we were getting a birth certificate. Now that shit is in you. You a damn toy, man.
Well, when you a birth certificate, you had no choice.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know? You didn't have a choice to do that.
Yeah.
You know, but
This
this one,
one,
you have to have that choice.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna be tempting. Temptation.
Okay.
You finished on that?
Yeah. It was,
Okay.
It just repeated perfectly.
I got just one real quick. This is John chapter 17, and we go to verse 9 and then verse 12. It says, I pray for them, I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. Right? And what did it said John 10 and 27?
Yeah.
My sheep hear my voice, they follow me.
Yeah.
All right? Jumping down to verse 12, it says, I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 10, it says, all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. It says, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world. For I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name, whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are. It says, while I was with them in the world, I kept them in thy name, IUIC, and Genesis and all these folks. It says, I kept them in thy name, those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, right? Judas Iscariot. It says that the scripture might be fulfilled, all right? It says, and now I come to thee, and these things I speak in the world, that they may have joy fulfilled in themselves, all right? So ultimately, this is for our joy, man. To understand that, you know, we're not of this world. That's why you got to separate from this stuff, man. You know, and ultimately, and it's going to be a lot easier when that test is coming, right? Because we're not caught up in the fancy car shit, you know, all this other stuff that the world has to provide. We be like, go away with that shit, right? And the Lord has been testing us all this time and giving us nothing, you know, and we've been having to survive. So now when it comes,
Right.
we're good. Look.
Scriptures say therewith with food and raiment therewith be content.
Right.
That's
right.
You got food, you got
Right.
clothes on your body,
Right.
That's it.
right?
A house to cover your shit.
Hey,
Well, I got a precept.
Shelter.
and every day, every day you throwing up the Lord's prayer, man. You just care about, you know,
Daily
your daily
bread.
bread. You know,
Yeah.
Content with that.
yeah, we content with it because we see that the, you know, the cares of this life, it takes you away from the Heavenly Father, man.
And we see that we at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
So we, it
And
really
no
ain't,
man can serve two masters, man.
it really ain't
You
no.
can't serve the Lord and mammon.
Slack.
It's lucky.
It really ain't no thing. There's nothing to look forward to
Yeah.
in this place.
Yeah.
So we don't care about living by our lowest means.
Yeah, because once your spirit is at a certain level, you see, we tap into the spirit, you know, and the flesh can only take you but so far, man. You be like, you know, the most temptation in this earth. Once you fulfill it, it don't go nowhere. It's like, then what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We see. We're, you know, our mindset is on a kingdom, man, that everlasting kingdom, man.
Hey,
You know?
are you a forward-thinking Israelite? A forward-thinking Israelite is stayed on the kingdom, stayed on righteousness, stayed on obedience. Not in a prideful way, but a forward-thinking Israelite is forward on the prize that's in front of him.
Right.
You know, he's single. His eye is
It's
single.
coming.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get this real quick.
I got a precept too.
Going back to the point that Sam said, it's gonna be real quick. Exodus chapter 21, and it also touches on what brothers are talking about right now. Exodus chapter 21, we're gonna start at we'll start at the top. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. If thou buy an Hebrew servant 6 years, he shall serve thee, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her masters, and he shall go out by himself. And if the servant shall plainly say,
I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. That's exactly what brothers was saying. You know, we know this place is ending really soon, so we're not looking forward to the money, cars, clothes, and hoes that this society has to offer. You know,
And Salaki, that goes to what Yahushua said when he said, those who have forsaken mothers, fathers,
Oh, yeah.
wives,
You'll get a
houses,
hundredfold.
for my name's sake shall get 100-fold.
Yeah.
You know, because guess what? Hey, your real whoever, and they might still want to be in this world.
Right.
Right? Just like Lot's wife.
Huh.
You know, so you got to have that understanding. You got to be able to give it all up.
Right.
Right? Those who are truly, at the end of the day, we know the bigger picture.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you know, we can't be too enticed with that filthy lucre, man.
Right.
I was watching this thing with this CIA whistleblower, and he was saying that the reason that they got Maduro in Venezuela was because they bribed one of his bodyguards. They said that's what they do. They look for when they go to infiltrate. They look for that weakness, that money weakness, man, and it works. You'll find somebody.
And I think they got his woman too, or one of his women. Like they found out where he was through one of his women. Like that's the whole thing, man.
Yeah,
you know, Esau is a cunning hunter, man.
Yeah.
That's
You
why
know,
you got
Esau sets bait.
Yeah.
That's why you.
Talking about temptation, you know.
Yeah. That's why you gotta not look forward to the things that this world has to offer.
Yeah.
Because it's you know, Paul said he cast it all as dung just to gain Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
You know?
'cause,
That's the mindset.
Yeah, because if you think about it, before this truth, your mind was Esau. Edom had your mind. You know.
Yeah, to a degree.
You was walking in his way your whole, existence here before, you came into the truth. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, man, subduing, is what you got to do in your mind, man. You got to, and then you got to continue to do it. Ain't no just you do it one time and that's no. You got to continue in that, man. Continue to stay separated from this kingdom, man.
Yeah.
That's why it's called the hour of temptation too, man.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you so used to leaning on this damn devil, man.
Esau gonna be handing out them Judas purses soon.
Yeah,
man.
that's
If you
right,
got-
bro. That's right,
and
bro.
If you got the love of money, which is the root of all evil,
Yeah.
man.
Man, you out of here.
Yep.
That's why I
For
got
what? For what? You gonna live in luxury for what? A couple months until the missiles come? Then you gotta live with everlasting shame and contempt in the kingdom, man.
Verse 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, my children, I will not go out free, then his master shall bring him unto the judges. Then his master shall bring him to the judges. He shall also bring him to the door or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. And in this time, that awl is talking about the MOT to the B, the biometric microseed.
Digital.
Because there's a point that Sam said, because he was going in there, I was so into it. I forgot the point, but it was a point that Sam said, and I just wanted to say this before. This is St. John chapter 17, but I'm reading NLT. It's going to hit verse 13. It says, Now I am coming to you. I told them many things while I was with them in this world, so they would be filled with my joy. I have given them your word, and the world hates them because they do not belong to the world, just as I do not belong to the world. I am not asking you to take them out of the world, but to keep them safe from the evil one. Right? The elect is going to be programmed not to take anything that Esau. This is even what he said. We really don't care about this shit, right? One of my children said, man, the summer's going to be ruined. I said, man, what? We want it to be ruined. We want this place to be done. You don't want to say, oh, I want to have the best summer. You want this place to be ruined. You want everybody to have a terrible summer so that we can, so that Yahweh Shai can come, man. Right? So like you see the excitement on the other side. So verse 14, it says, I have given them your word, and the world hates them because they do not belong to the world. We say we don't belong here. I get why Lil Wayne said I'm a Martian. We don't belong here, man. It says, just as I do not belong to the world. I'm not asking you I'm not asking you to take them out of the world, but to keep them safe from the evil one. They do not belong to this world any more than I do. Why do we keep saying, man, I want the kingdom. We want to get out of here. Just saying through the spirit for your confidence, Jake, you the hopeful elect, man. The brothers is hoping for that kingdom. It says they do not belong to this world any more than I do. Make them holy by your truth. Teach them your word, which is truth. Just as you sent me into the world, I am sending them into the world. We were sent for a mission, right? Just like how Yahweh Shai, our real mission, I'm just gonna be honest. You brothers, y'all was meant to teach, man. If you just chill and stop teaching, right now, I don't know, you just failed the fucking mission,
And
man.
Salakia, how shitty would that be, right? To be a soldier of your house shot and then you fall off.
Come on, man.
You don't complete the mission.
Yeah.
You don't endure until death.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
And a lot of them end up being some of our biggest scoffers. Man.
Yeah.
You turn around and become your enemy.
Right.
Out on the battlefield.
Come
man.
on, like when you on a fire mission, you call back to Mayday, back to the beta days. Well, what the heck you gonna say? You failed the fucking mission? No, man, man, it's not done yet. We still trying to finish it. Yahweh Shai said it's finished.
Shit, I still got the WhatsApp chat. DM from what's his name? A bar out there in Mississippi, man, years ago. You know?
I just got a few more.
That guy was in the troop for 15 years before he bugged the fuck out.
But that's what I said too. Like I said before, don't be surprised, right? Anybody who's not connected to Yahweh Shem Shai, if they don't become like Agent Smith, man.
Yeah.
If they don't become like Agent Smith in the Matrix, man, right? Don't be surprised when somebody right next to you becomes an Agent Smith, man. You know, just turn to them, man. Right. If you're not connected, you know, to Yahweh Shem Shai, hey, you might as well just suspect that they could become an agent at any time.
Yeah.
You know?
There's 7 demons, man.
Right.
7 demons or worse than themselves.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's verse
Because they
19.
can't get to you, Salaki, because they can't get to you, so they got to get to somebody next to you.
Right, now that's a fact.
You know?
Yep.
They
that
gotta
movie
get to
with
somebody
Denzel
real close
Washington.
to you.
And that's
Denzel?
Yeah.
With the
Follow.
spirit. Yep.
And that's why you can't be connected to. You got to be ready to let everything in this world go.
Oh, yeah,
You
leave the
gotta,
world behind.
you gotta have that mindset. You can't be emotionally attached. I mean, you do to a certain extent, but you gotta be ready to let it go.
You can't be a con,
You know?
trying to hold on to that Babylon garment.
Because right, and because Esau could supplant one of your close ones.
You saw it. You saw Agent Smith was popping up right next to him.
Everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everywhere he was at, man. He was always right there, man.
Yeah.
Oh, verse 19. Wait, after. Just real quick. Verse 19, it says, I give myself as a holy sacrifice to them so that they can be made holy by your truth. I am praying not only for these disciples, but also for all who will ever believe in me through their message. Right? Because this goes back to Romans 10 and 17, verse 18, that their message went throughout the earth. Now, did the prophets in that time go throughout the earth? No. They went to the known lands. This is talking about now, man. You believers that's under the men of the Lord. We believe we prophets. So we're working for that 144. It doesn't mean we better. We're all working for the same penny. I pray that they will be all one, just as you and I are one. What is that one? In agreements, in accord. Yahweh Shai, the Rakash, they're all in one, but they all follow under Yahweh. We supposed to be in that same order as you are as you are in me, Father, and I in you, and may they be in us, so that the world will believe you sent me. So we're here in a mission so that the world can believe that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is real, man. How we move, how we teach. It's not about, let me show you a trick. Let me get deep. No, we supposed to believe in this word, go teach it, and live it. So for you to say, man, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai real, these is the people of the Lord.
And when we say the world, we mean the elect of the nation of Israel. You know?
This the only thing that's gonna stand in the end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's the scripture say? What is it? Is it Isaiah 8:20 or is it Shalakia, where it says, then shall they know that a prophet have been amongst them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is the only thing that's gonna stand up.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? In the end, y'all gonna see. You know, this is why, you know, a lot of times when y'all scoff, it angers us. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, we know this is the only thing that's gonna stand in the end.
Hey, and that scoffing just proves what? and that this is the truth.
That's right.
It also proves that we're in the end times.
That's right, bro.
Right, because they said there'll be scoffers in the last days.
Yep.
So it's just all this. You can do nothing for the truth.
For the truth.
For the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, man, it all works out.
Hey, all y'all doing is y'all just build their belief.
Yeah.
That's all you doing.
Hey, somebody got on one of my videos is like, I don't believe that America is Babylon. Well, good.
Hey.
Fuck it. Stay on my fucking You don't get it.
See ya.
Hey, they scoff at Noah for 100 years.
Yeah.
Right.
Absolutely. Oh, verse 24, because it's saying, it says, Father, I
23.
I got 22. It says, I have given them the glory you gave me, so they may be one as we are one. I am in them, and you are in me. May they experience such perfect unity that the world will know that you sent me and that I love them as much as you love
That's
me.
that raw crocodile. That's that raw crocodile. Where you see how look.
That's
you,
scary.
I was about to say the same thing that you was about to say.
That's
You already said
scary.
that raw crocodile.
Man.
It be on there and it just be moving, man. And it just flows.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's the doctrine, bro. The agreement and doctrine, we believe in all the same,
You
bro.
see how the example how we all got into the doctrine? How we had to slip, had to fall, had to say, yo, let's read together.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go to him and tell him, hey, we don't agree with
And
this.
you gotta be a part of this closed lot. You gotta be a part of the closed lot. If you're not in it,
That's
then
crazy you
it
said
won't work, man. You know what I'm saying?
The lot where I live for 3 days. That's fine. Verse, sorry. Okay, verse 24, it says, Father, I want these whom you have given.
Read that one again.
Okay, verse
That's
23.
fine. I like
I am in them and you are in me. May they experience such perfect unity that the world will know that you sent me and that you love me as much as as much as you love me.
They can't be the prophets because they breaking up. They
That
switching
you
the
love
doctrine.
them.
Hold on.
Yeah.
They, you
not
know,
in agreement.
they ain't in agreement. They had something before. Now they're switching the whole thing up.
Yeah.
This is not talking about them, man.
Yeah.
That's how you know the apostles got the 100% truth, bro.
That's right.
And this humbly speaking, man. The GMS got the 100% truth.
And I never
them
met him.
niggas, them
I never
niggas was
met
a
him.
piece
Yeah.
of lint. Them niggas was a piece of lint on the body, and it just had to get flicked off.
It's
It
crazy
was
to
never
say that
part of
you
the
ain't
body,
never
bro.
met him.
It was just a fucking piece
Right,
of
though,
lint, bro.
Spirit.
Yeah. Yo, and it just saying, like, I never met the apostles and even the other elders. But for us not to meet them and we have faith to know that these is the men of the
Man.
Lord, that should tell you a lot. If we can't, you can't be saying, "Oh, you're a man pleaser." How? We never met them. They don't get nothing for us to say
Spirit of Yahweh
double
Shai,
honest.
man.
We never met. I never had a drink. I never had wine.
Bro, that's second Ezra's 1. That's second Ezra's 1. Though they have not seen,
Yep.
yet they believe.
Yeah.
And I will give them those prophets, Isaiah.
Come on, man.
And they start naming all the prophets.
Come
bro.
on, man.
man.
And one thing with the apostles, man, because I came in like late 2011, I believe. And one thing was they were always pointing out Johanna. They were always pointing out Nate.
Yeah.
You know? Who's the other one that they always? Oh, Zabakter. Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a
What's
big
his name?
rivalry.
GOCC,
GOCC.
Yeah.
And everything that they said about these guys ended up getting revealed.
Right.
They were about the money.
That's crazy.
Right. Just to finish it off, verse 24. Father, I want these whom you have given me to be with me where I am. Then they can see all the glory you gave me because you loved me even more. Even before the world began. Oh, righteous Father, the world doesn't know you, but I do. These disciples know you sent me. I have revealed you to them, and I will continue to do so. Then your love for me will be in them, and I will be in them. That's St. John the 15th chapter. But when you go to St. John 5 verse 43, and even Exodus 23 verse 21 and 20 and 21, where it talks about the angel will keep you in the way, and he comes in my name. What Yahweh Shai say? He comes in the name of his Father. So when you say Yahweh Shai, you saying the Lord's name, man. Yahweh Shai. He said he revealed his Father's name to us because he came in the name of the Father, and he did the works of his Father in his name. Come on, man. We serve a power that Esau can't even fuck with, man.
John 8 and 31. It said, if ye continue in my word, then ye are my disciples indeed. You know? So that just shows you who's real, who's not.
That's right.
Right? Because we have folks to switch up the whole thing.
Right.
A whole 180, man.
Yeah.
All right? They didn't continue, so we already know. That's what I'm saying. People got to be like the Church of Berea and read these scriptures, man, and get into them.
Yeah.
You know?
Got some.
Yeah. I got one. This is second Ezra 14:34. It says, therefore, if so be that you will subdue your own understanding and reform your heart. So we had to change our hearts because you know we had a yeah. We was walking in our own ways in the world, man.
Got to be born again.
That's right. It says, ye shall be kept alive after death. You shall obtain mercy, and that's the spirit we're in, man. Because we know we need mercy. We know that we're in the flesh, and we're you know the flesh goes off, and we know we need mercy, man.
That's the spirit that Jake need to be in.
Yeah. It says, for after death shall the judgment come. And it says, when we shall live again, then shall the name of the righteous be manifest. It says, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. It says, let no man therefore come unto you now, nor seek after these 40 days.
That's a lot. That's Daniel 12 and 2.
Yeah.
You know, some shall wake to everlasting contempt, and some to everlasting shame.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
You want it on this world. Cool.
Yeah.
You got it. You can have it, man.
And when you get in the kingdom, that's your judgment to see that you didn't choose the Lord. Your judgment is going to be in your mind, and you're going to see the state you're in. You're going to be the example when Yahweh said the least in the kingdom is going to be greater than John. It's going to be
What's going to be so cold is they're
John.
going to understand. Because remember, before the foundation of the earth, everybody had their role. Everybody read their script of what they were going to be in this earth. And they're going to realize who they were and what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know, that's the perfect will of the Most High, man.
They're gonna be ashamed, man. You know, like picture being in the kingdom of heaven with a stain on your garment. You know, it's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be something that's never gonna go away. That's why you got to take heed now, and being in the spirit of repentance. You know.
You got it, bro.
This is Mark 13 and 33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. For the Son of Man is as a man taking a far journey, who left his house and gave authority to his servants. So right now, we've been given the authority of what? Of being watchmen unto the house of Israel.
That's right.
And to every man his work, and commanded the porter to watch. Because what does the porter do? A porter watches the ships go in and out of the docks, man. Make sure there ain't no enemies coming in, making sure that the ship coming in on time. All right? Watch ye therefore, for ye know not when the master of the house cometh, which is what? The return of Yahushai, right? At even or at midnight or at the cock crowing or in the morning, lest suddenly he finds you sleeping. And what I say unto you, I say unto all, watch. So we were given that authority to watch over the house of Israel, man. You know, and you see some guys that is getting rocked back to sleep, man. You know, you can't be. It's just like in the military, man. If you get caught on watch sleeping, they pretty much beat your ass, man.
But that's the thing, see, because Jake, you know how Jake be. Jake, if Jake knew what time, Jake would just fuck around the whole time.
Yeah.
The whole it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to stay on watch. You got to be on watch. You know, and the only way you can really do that too is to discern the times, to see what's going on. But you see, Jake is still in the world, living his life. You know, trotting around. You know, having a good time, man. You know.
Oh, that's like the example with the disciples when Yahushua was praying those 3 times, and he told them to watch, pray. It's an example of us because the hour was coming for him to be taken. You know, we got to be stayed on watch. You know, brothers be looking to see when the football game coming on. That's the same example of when prophecies, how brothers get in the chat and say, oh, this just came. He might send a YouTube video or Sam. You know, you watching what the hell is going on. You don't want to be like Jake just caught on and you go up to him, hey, you know the war? Oh, I didn't know it was a war going on. Because they're not stayed watching.
And that was
I said in Matthew 16.
That was a symbolism too of them of us going to sleep. You know, because when he told them sleep on, rest on, right? But it was like it was really that symbolism that you know we had to go through that falling away state too. You know what I'm saying? Jake had to go through that and then had to be reawakened. You know what I mean? Because he told them to sleep on, but then he told them, here they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're here. You know,
Right.
Judas was there. You know what I mean?
He's an ancient
Right.
Quick little scripture. The book of
1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
That's right.
You know? For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not the Father, those are the world. You know, so these things in the world, like going to concerts, going to the movies, trying to get a mansion, limousine, a car, you know, all that shit, that's all the world, man. That's all carnal shit that gotta get destroyed, man.
Low level.
You know, people love that thing over the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Because they can see those things. They can see those things, feel it. No, they think that's good. No, they think that's better than the Most High. But really, only all those things can be taken away, man. The only thing gonna be left is your how about Shemel Shah, but people are not gonna accept it, man.
Yeah.
You know? Reading on verse 17, the world passes away and the lust thereof, but he who do the will of Yahweh abideth forever. Those who do the will of Yahweh Shemel Shah, they'll live forever. That's what we're looking for, man.
That's what I want. I had a quick one. Matthew 6:33.
Yes,
But seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added on to you.
Right.
That's what we doing, man. We seeking the kingdom, man. We want the kingdom. We know ultimately, like the brothers and the elders was just saying, man, everything that this world has to offer you is just is null and void. It's temporarily. And once you got that, it's like what else is there to do next now?
It can't. And even even when you go to that verse about seeking the kingdom, it's like what Yahweh, what they said in Luke 17. The kingdom is within you. The kingdom being within you is wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. To seek the kingdom is to know what is a kingdom. Kingdom is rulership, and that kingdom is Yahweh Shai. So you got to understand what is the kingdom. You going back into your land. A lot of people don't understand that. Where we actually deal with salvation. What's the end result? Us getting back into our land, that hallowed land from the Nile River to the Euphrates, man. You know, going into the kingdom is not just one thing. It's like you got to really go into the old, into the new to understand what the kingdom. That's us ruling, man. And the nations being under us and they're being under subjection, man.
Okay. Want that.
Yeah, you gotta want that. You gotta desire that because that's a kingdom where you're not a subject or a peasant. You're gonna be in rulership and royalty, man.
Yeah, that's why we gotta endure to the end, man. We can't lose patience, man. Woe unto them who lost patience, fell out the truth, start scoffing the truth, became enemies of this truth. Matthew 6:19, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal.
See, you can't even
Right,
spend.
because remember, what does it
spend
say
it.
in Revelation 3? It says that no man openeth and no man can close it.
Yeah.
Right? They can't take it from you.
Yeah.
Once the Yahweh Shemel Shai by Hashem Rakakradash give you that wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, nobody can take it but from you, but Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They can't take it from you. No man can snatch it from you at that point.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you know, like when you put money in your savings and then now in your regular checking, you like, damn, I need this bread, and you go into your savings, you take out that bank account in heaven, you can't even touch that.
Can't even touch it.
You can't. It's just getting it. It's just doubling up in interest.
Gaining
You can't
interest,
touch
yeah.
it. Nobody can touch. Like he just said, what he said, Revelations 3. Let nobody take that crown. Even you.
'Cause what
Don't
does
get
it
in the
say?
way of your own self.
Your works do follow you.
Yeah, come on,
and
baby.
and it appreciates the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, once
It get
the-
refined.
yeah, once all this collapses, the stock of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai gonna go up.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
You know?
It's like wine. Like when the older it get, the more richer it is.
Yeah.
Like the more your riches in heaven, it go like Biggie said, I don't want to be in heaven. I don't want to be in heaven with the goody goodies. Is heaven gonna just be all boring? Like what you talking about? Endless living?
Hey,
Man.
Guess what? He in the
and to
spirit
prove-
realm now. He know.
Yo,
There's things that he can't utter and say, man.
Hey, and to prove that, you know, the scriptures say it's gonna be a cry for wine in the streets.
Yeah.
What is that wine?
Come on,
It's the truth.
Yeah.
That's the truth. I got the this is next verse. I'll finish it off right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
21. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is thy eye. If therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. But if thy eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness.
Yeah.
If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Right. If you keep your eyes single, it's just keeping your eyes straight, like a forward-thinking Israelite.
Yeah.
Your mind is stayed on Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, that kingdom being free, and not just only you. your people. When brothers coming out teaching, brothers is not thinking about themselves. They're thinking about the elect, man. You know, this is the top form of charity, man. This is how we lay our life down because we tired, man. We in the mindset of Acts 1 and 6. The Lord about to restore the kingdom of Israel, man. Right? You know?
That's beautiful.
Kingdom of heaven.
And no man can serve two masters. For either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve the Most High and mammon.
Right, and that's money. And right now, money became a top god in the earth to man. Just in general, anybody would do anything for money. So you got to choose this day who you gonna serve. Is Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai or the things of this world, man?
Read that last part again, Shah.
Con. No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other.
Hey.
He cannot serve the Most High and mammon.
You cannot serve the Most High in manna, you know. And today that manna will be the beast system.
Yeah.
You know, it's either you gonna put your trust in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and worship Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai to the end, or you gonna
Yield to the system.
yield to the beast system, the NWO.
Right. That's why. Salakia. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "I'd rather you cold nor hot." Because a lot of times you lukewarm, you think you playing with the Most High. You think, you know what I'm saying? But really you holding to the one.
Who likes lukewarm shit?
Right.
Like, at the end of the day.
Right.
Either like you something like
Or even
hot
in the
or
shower.
cold, man.
I don't want no
You know what I'm saying?
lukewarm
But
shower.
this goes back to the point that the brother was making, you know what I'm saying? Let us be content.
Go ahead.
This is what you have to learn how to be, is to be content with what Yahweh Shema Shai gives you. Keep reading that. Salakia.
Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink.
Wait, hold on, wait. Look, that shows the Lord say, don't worry, man. Don't worry. St. John 8:32, the truth have set you free. Don't worry, man.
But this is Salakia.
MOTV,
These are
don't worry.
the scriptures that you should be
Meditate.
meditating on during this time
Yeah.
right now. When they're telling you, hey, we got this whole bag of groceries right here, or all you gotta do is just take this little prick in your hand, and you'll have all that. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You gotta keep reading that.
Wait,
Read
what
that,
Bob
man.
Marley say? Don't worry. Just be happy. You got to be happy in Yahweh Ba'Shem Al Shai.
Therefore I say unto you, take no thought for your life, what you shall eat or what you shall drink, nor yet for your body what you shall put on.
Right.
It's not the life.
Hey, stop standing in the goddamn line for 5 hours on a Saturday trying to get the fucking J's, man.
Yeah.
The fucking world is about to end, man.
Right.
And this shit is about to go down, bro.
Worldwide.
Like, come on. Like, Jay's got to get his fucking mentals together, man. That's
right.
Shit is really going down over here, man.
Right?
You
You know how many people was waiting to be healed by Yahweh Shai?
Okay.
A whole line. Everybody, oh, heal me.
Yeah.
But y'all in line for some damn J's or a damn watch.
Waking up
Most
at
of us got
Yeah.
at 6 in the morning. You
Hey.
don't even get up at 6 in the morning.
Never
for a damn job.
wakes up. No early time for that.
On
But
time.
Get up.
Never been on time.
And be the first motherfucker in line, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Still there.
But keep going.
And is not the life more than meat, and the body than raiment? Behold, the fowls of the air.
And Shalaki, this is what we're learning now.
Yeah.
As we go through our trials and tribulations, and we continue to wake up each morning
Yeah.
and understand that whatever was going, hey, it wasn't so bad. We're still alive, man.
Yeah.
Call like Yahweh
That
Ba'Shem
is
Yahweh
true.
Ba'Shem.
That
You know?
is true.
Fact.
Keep going.
Behold, the fowls of the air, for they sow not, neither do they reap, nor gather into barns, yet your heavenly Father feedeth them. Are ye not much better than they? Which of you, by taking thought, can add 1 cubit
To your stature.
onto his stature?
And see, Esau does shit like that. Esau got new surgeries to try to make your fucking legs grow and do all. He's trying to go up against this shit. Keep going.
And why?
Basically, he said,
Well, I'm
yeah,
saying, but
Esau
Esau made
body.
it. Esau doing
he did it.
did the shit with color your hair, do all this stupid shit, you know?
And why take ye thought for raiment? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these.
So understand how much detail Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai has put into every little thing.
Everything.
Right? If you go in with a microscope into your body, you'll see living organisms inside your body moving around. That's how detailed Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is, man.
Right.
And you worried about, I can't eat, I can't fucking put on, I don't have
Yo.
shoes to put on?
Yo,
Come on, man.
here it is. The Lord has a numerable amount of angels in the heavens, making sure His will
is playing out perfectly here on earth the way it's supposed to, and you worried about how you going
Simple shit.
Simple
Yeah.
shit.
And it's
You know?
the same shit.
Come on, man.
Carnal,
ye
earthly
simple
shit.
ones.
Yeah.
How long will you love simplicity?
Right.
Wherefore if the Most High so clothed the grass of the field, which today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven.
Hey, so that lily that he made it so it wouldn't toil, it would grow up perfect, and he burnt that shit. Because it burnt it. Get that shit out of here. Right? Keep going.
Shall he not much more clothe you?
Come on, man.
O ye of little faith.
Oh, you
Yo,
little
but
fat.
even on a further,
How did he clothe us spiritually on this? He clothed us with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. When you look at Matthew 22, that righteous garment, man. The Lord clothed us in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding.
Hold on. So remember when in the wilderness 40 years, the Lord kept the garments and clothes, man. You got to keep these scriptures in the tank, man.
Yeah, he said
You got to
keep them in your
keep
heart.
these. You got to keep these because you're gonna need it during the time of trouble, man.
You gotta guard them.
Yeah.
Guard them in your heart.
Everybody got their go-tos as well.
God. That's
gotta
right,
have
bro.
your-
Yep.
You gotta have the like with camp, you gotta have if a scoffer comes up, you gotta have the setup scriptures.
Yeah.
And then you gotta have the ones we just go
Yeah,
for
we
the
gotta
ju-
have-
for
Yeah.
the
Juggler.
right?
God,
For the drug.
that's right, bro.
Absolutely.
I got a precept because
Twist.
someday.
Right.
Knife twist.
I'm gonna just finish this up one time in life. Therefore, take no thought, saying, "What shall we eat? Or what shall we drink? Or wherewithal shall we be clothed? For after all these things do the Gentiles seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things." So the Lord know we need this stuff, man. The Lord knows this.
Right, so
Okay.
that's what these heathen do. But these preppers.
Yeah.
So these preppers go all the way in.
Yeah.
Try to get all sorts of
Yeah.
years worth of food stocked up. It's a little
I was
bunker.
listening.
You could go to Costco and buy it. They got a
Yeah,
prep,
yeah.
a
Bulk,
doomsday
bulk.
prep
Yeah.
thing for like $2,000, something crazy.
Yeah, I see.
Well, I gotta mention this too. A lot of these alternative media guys are getting in on that bug out bag.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. You took it right out my mouth.
That's why I barely even listen to them guys, man, because they make shit up a lot of times.
Yeah. They was talking
Just to
about
get the views. And
better stock up on canned goods. I've seen this so many times this week. Hey, stock up on this, stock up on that. Man, hey, the scriptures tell us not to worry about that, man.
The Lord is gonna keep us moving. So here we are stocking shit up, and then what did this just say? It's second Ezra.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna be pilgrims. Now you gotta leave all your shit behind. All that food
In
there.
that same line, wherever it say that at, it say basically those that was putting all that shit up.
It's gonna be fun.
That shit gonna get took it, man.
He said any one of y'all that's collecting the vine,
Yeah.
somebody else gonna be drinking
Yeah,
it.
somebody else gonna be drinking of it.
Yeah, yo, and that's the elect that be drinking that wine, they gonna be saying like, yo, the king, yo, this shit about to fall.
Yeah.
We about to be with Yahweh. We gonna have an actual real drink with y'all.
Was that leader world behind? At the end,
Yeah,
the girl went into the bunker, and that shit was full of fucking food, bro.
Yo,
That shit was full of food.
the girl was symbolic for the elect.
Yeah.
You know,
She walked down there. It was all lavish.
she wasn't
everything.
even worried the whole
Yeah,
movie.
right. She just walked.
Yo, even the joint, I think 100 and what was it, the road when the dude was with him and his son when they was in the bunker, he said, yo, did they leave this for us? Yeah, the road.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
road.
I never seen it.
The road. You
Yeah, I know
that's
what you're talking about.
The road. That's a Jacob Trouble joint. Where the whole Jacob is the road.
They didn't see it.
Oh, road?
They didn't
Yeah,
see
you
it.
talking about the- They say they're talking about the book of Eli.
Oh no, but the movie The Road is
It's a movie just like Jacob Trouble, and the whole United States is done for. And it's people trading their wife, their children. The dude walk in the house, and the dude cutting everybody limbs. And like, oh, one day we're gonna eat a leg, then the next day we're gonna eat an arm, and they keep the people in the basement and keep them reserved so that they can eat. And the whole thing is about
Hey,
Jacob Trouble.
please don't eat people.
Yeah, it's the road. And then the father out
The
of
Lord will
nowhere,
provide for you.
out of nowhere, the father and the son find a bunker, and the son was like, "Father, did they leave this for us?" He said, "Yeah, they did." That's the example of Second Ezra 6.
But that's the faith that you gotta have, though. You gotta have that faith. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta have that faith for Noah, man. When he was just kept going for all those years, he just kept building, even through all the mocking, the scoffing, and all of the disrespect. And this is the last one to finish it off. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness. Oh yeah, I'm gonna read it again. Okay. For all these things do the Gentiles do seek. For your heavenly Father knoweth that ye have need of all these things. But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and His righteousness, and all these things shall be added on to you.
I think it's the last one.
Take therefore no thought for the morrow.
Yeah.
For the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself.
Hey, this shit about to get so crazy out here. You can't be thinking about, tomorrow. You got to be worried about today, man. That's already written. And the Lord providing for you for today. You know what I'm saying?
Don't even worry about it.
Why it's daily bread.
It's already
You got to
written.
put your trust in your faith. And your Yahweh by
Hey, look,
That's real.
That's already written.
Yeah.
This thing,
Then the next day
our
comes.
path that we want, it's already written, man. Hey, the elect gonna believe though. You know?
So you're going to have family members, crying and boo-hooing and
Yeah.
why can't we eat? And you just got to, hey, we got to be patient, man.
Yeah.
You can be patient or you can leave at the end of the day. That's how, that's the mindset of the man.
Yeah, you can suffer.
At this point, yeah. You can either, you can sit here with us and the Lord is going to provide, or you can go out there and see for yourself. See how it works for you.
I just want to read it because of what he said about the angels, and it's just showing that angels is always coming into the earth. You always being watched, Jake. So this Genesis 28 verse 10, it says, and Jacob went out from Beersheba and went towards Haran, and he lighted upon a certain place and tarried there all night because the sun was set, and he took of the stones of that place and put them for his pillow, and laid down in that place to sleep. And he dreamed, and behold, a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven, and behold, the angels of the Most High ascending and descending onto it. Right? And this is just for you, Jake, that truly believe. You got to know that there's angels on the left hand and the right hand side coming upon the earth. Just like when we go to Yahweh Shai casting out spirits. How did them demons come down here? It's because they always, from ancient times, because them angels is ancient spirits.
Yeah.
They have a job to keep coming down here, man.
Yeah,
right?
right.
What we say in Amos? The Lord said he's watching a sinful kingdom. How are we doing that?
Yeah.
Even though the Lord can watch on his throne, but the Lord has other workers beneath him that's working out his bidding.
Absolutely.
Ezra, what Yarmayan taught me in the beginning of this walk, when you go to First Ezra, the 4th chapter, when it shows you what kings do, he gives out orders, and everybody, Yahweh is the true example of a king. Yahweh Shai is doing everything he told him to do. The angels, even the first spirits that was with him.
They all obedient to the Heavenly Father.
Then we even came down here to he said, man, y'all gonna have to put on this corrupted sin.
Hey,
You'll be this corrupted flesh.
Once you had that in mind, you like, man, you remember when you first learned this? You like, yo, this is crazy, bro. And it just make you think about certain accounts. Job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the sons of the Most High came before the Most High.
And Satan came also?
Satan came on to him and asked him, man, did you go try my servant Job? He said, man, yo, that's crazy.
And that show you that even the Lord is telling him, yo, go test him.
Yeah.
So that show you that saying, before he come test you and fuck with you, he had to go through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. You gotta get permission.
Hey,
to do
look,
that.
man, I've been catching spiritual attacks lately in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Demon jumping on me and shit. The Lord allowed it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, he's trying to see, hey, dude, let me see what my servant gonna do.
Yeah,
you gotta call upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
Okay.
And then sometimes the demon might not leave. The Lord want to see
gonna
if
come
you
back.
persistent.
Yeah.
What he said, Matthew 12, that demon would leave to see if you empty, is you
Yeah.
furnished
Yeah.
with the Spirit of the Lord. If not,
Yeah.
he gonna come back with 7 more spirits.
Nah, stop.
Yeah. Back to back. Yeah.
Oh, he empty.
Legion.
He empty.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah. Like when a woman say she bipolar, that's a demon, man.
That's all it is.
How the hell you bipolar, bro? Or if a man got an effeminate on, if he effeminate, he got a demon on him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot be a man with a feminine spirit on you. That's the left hand side, man. And it's really playing with your heart. It's some freaky sweet tart in your heart, and that's why it's cleaving to that.
You know, and
they
Jake
always
gotta-
go to your weakness, man.
And Jake got a conscience.
Some of them are more fucking emotional than women.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Jake got a conscience though, man. Jake know deep down inside that is not right.
Yeah.
It's not right, man.
Yeah.
Because Israelites got that spiritual conscience where we know we'll be confounded if something we're doing, if we're going off willingly and we just know. We just know something is wrong, man. We're not the heathen. We don't just do things, just go crazy and just do all kinds of diabolical nastiness and
Right.
wickedness.
Salakia. Hey, Salakia. And that's why it goes back to what it was saying. Those that keep the word of my patience, you got to keep the word in you, because the spirits, they waiting for you to be swept and garnished, man. And that's how Jake started to get pulled down. We seen it firsthand. Where Jake, he'd be a one spirit one week, the next week he'd just start saying some weird shit like, what?
1 Kings 22.
What you talking about?
The angel's like, oh, it's my turn. It's my turn.
Remember the phone call? We was on the phone, and one
yeah.
Jake said, man, don't y'all think it's more to this? We was like, what you mean? I said, man, nobody said it, and I had to say it. I said, yo, bro, what you mean there's more to this? I said, what you talking about?
Yeah.
I said, man, listen, man. The next thing you know, we don't see him no more.
Right.
See?
But this is a man, he was fervent in the truth. Next thing you know, it got to be more to this. That's because you had your body was swept and clean, and you let them spirits in there, man.
But the Lord said it though too though. The Lord said if they was with us, they would have indeed stayed with us.
Yeah.
They went out from us because they was never truly with us, man.
You fighting to stay on.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's a battle, man.
You have to struggle.
gotta
You have
fight
to
to stay
fight,
in.
man. You have to endure. You have to be patient,
The
man.
5th chapter.
That's why I said you got to meditate in these scriptures too, right? Because now just think. Now if we're cast out of our houses, we're done all this. You think we get to keep our scriptures with us?
Man.
Hell no, probably not.
Yeah.
Right? That's why you got to retain this and you got to eat this roll while you can, man.
That's a
You
fact.
got to eat it and digest this thing and constantly eat it.
Yeah.
Because this is your nourishment.
Yeah.
And you're going to need all that nourishment when you go out there and become a pilgrim on the earth.
But
I
then
was
he
about to
says,
say, I was about to say, if you couldn't endure this thing while you can go eat at the corner store, man, you ain't gonna wait to make it there by the time you take the train. You out of here.
Because then you say if you
done.
get brought to the magistrate, don't worry on what you're gonna say. He's gonna
He
fill
gonna
you.
do
He's gonna
it.
fill you with these words on what to say.
right.
Jake not ready for that.
Right.
They too worried about a bug out bag. You
What
highly
does it
doubt
say?
his brother gonna
The word is near and dear unto you. man.
Yeah. The Lord said a man cannot live off of bread alone,
But
but
every
off
word.
every word
That proceeds out of the mouth of the Lord.
My last point, brother's gonna be like Denzel in the movie The Book of Eli. At the end, he was quoting the whole Bible without it being in his hands.
Because what was he doing though? Throughout the whole journey,
Yeah.
he was stopping,
Yep.
reading, and eating. He was
Yeah.
stopping and eating. So then at the end of the movie, guess what? He was
Come on, stopping and eating.
You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Fast food.
I gotta watch
Fast
that movie. I gotta
food.
watch that
When he
movie.
was murdering and killing, though,
Yeah.
he had the spirit of the Lord with him.
Yeah,
the angels
the
was with
spirit of
him.
the
He would just
Nobody-
bow.
nobody around
Listen,
him.
he had a one handgun. They had machine gun. He hit everything.
He was blind too.
They
But he
blind.
could see. But he could show enough
He can
see.
see better than they could.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo,
That movie is fire.
And he had like you wouldn't even think he had different weapons in different areas in his jacket. The way he was maneuvering, man, and the way he would talk. Like Sam and even the elders, they always say, "Be wise when you out." He didn't tell everybody his business. You see, when a girl came in, he was protective over the
Yeah.
body. He didn't give her too much just because he was a girl. Ooh, that coochie.
She tried to give him that. She tried to give him that ass.
See how
Man,
we-
man, get out of here.
That's how a man of the Lord. They're gonna be.
Yeah.
They gonna be choosing who they want and when they want, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a pure spiritual example, man.
Yeah.
Come on, you got it, Asher. Man, I ain't gonna lie, I just felt amazing after that.
Psalms 26, verse 1. Judge me, O Yahweh, for I walked in my integrity. I trusted also in Yahweh, therefore I shall not slide. Examine me, O Yahweh, and prove me. Try my reins and my heart, for thy loving kindness before my eyes, and I walk in thy truth. But the main part right there is to examine me, no, to prove me, because that's only what the Lord doing to his elect, man. The Lord is examining his elect, man. So we're trying to put them through that fire to get out that gold, man.
That's why the scriptures say, think not strange when something come upon you. You know what I mean? When a trial was come upon you. Because that's the Lord putting you through hell for the sake of you being purged from those unclean ways.
Oh, you attached to that? I'm gonna get rid of that for you.
Right.
Now what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, you gonna attach yourself to that? Let me see. Right? The Lord gonna
Man.
constantly be trying to, because he want, and you gotta be that refined gold,
That's
man.
a fact.
That refined silver, man.
Yeah.
You can't have that impurities out here,
Nah,
bro.
you can't.
Gotta be pure. Got another one. The book of Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time.
You know that one.
Demonstrate the salvation. The
No, I
fear
got it.
of Yahweh is his treasure. You know, so you have to know the wisdom and understanding, man. You gotta know this truth. So in these times, man, because only that gotta be your stability, man. That gotta be your safe place. Or safeguard, you know? You know, when the hell start coming upon you, man. When that tribulation start coming to you, because when people are starving to death, you know, and can't feel their bones, can't even walk. Most of these people, you gotta give up, man. You gotta take themselves out, or they gotta go out there to Esau to take that chip. No?
And that's why that scripture is so heavy right there. That's why that scripture is so heavy. And that scripture it's not meant to be just read over just swiftly, man. You gotta really ponder on that one, because like the brother was just saying, man, when all hell start breaking loose, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of the time. And the Lord says wisdom make a man face shyness, man.
Yeah, you gotta keep that integrity.
It
Absolutely.
says in Wisdom of Solomon 9, that through wisdom the man shall be saved.
Yeah.
You talk the things that are pleasing to the Most High.
Uh-huh.
Wisdom of Solomon 9, I believe 17 and 18.
Ah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This is oh yeah. No. This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth until death, and the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai shall fight for you. You know, and that word strive is a very beautiful word, you know, and you got to be diligent daily. 7 days out the week, 30 days in a month, so-called 350 days in a year, daily. Because look, we're not living all the way to 100. You know, it's crunch time. While we over here talking about the Lord, your enemy is going on overdrive to come with their plan. The elect is moving more efficient than the left-hand side. While they moving like this, the right-hand side of the Lord is moving even faster. We on overdrive, man. Yeah. We on freaking overdrive. You got to strive until death. If death meeting you at the door, you better remove it. Like, hey, about time, you know.
Weaken the flesh and strengthen the spirit.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's a title.
You know what I'm saying? You got every day, because that's what we practicing, man. You know, weakening our flesh. And that's not talking about you just get puny and weak. No, you stop it from doing what's off through wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Because we're gonna need that, man. You're gonna need to be strengthened during a time of trouble, bro. You gotta continue. This is a continuing, growing business that we're in, man.
We are in a business.
And you have to continue to grow. Wipe a stain off your garment every day. I be praying. I be throwing in my prayers, man. Lord, make me 1% better than I was yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Because that keep you falling and you falling and you falling. You giving the strength too much power, man. I mean, the flesh too much power, man.
Right. My last point, because he just said, you know, this is a business. You got to know at the end of the day, you know, well, as a child, when your father has a business, he give it to his child. Yeah. You know, the father is looking at us how we handle his business. Yahweh Shai at 12 said he told his mother, I must be about my father's business. When you read the NLT, he said, don't you know I must be in my father's house? We were meant to be in this house, teaching thus saith the Lord 100% truth, because we can't teach no lie. The Lord said, I put two, life and death, in front of you. We got to choose life or death. Choose Yahweh Shema Shai, like the brother said, or Esau system, bro. You only get two freaking choices.
Yeah.
If not, is a nuke on your ass, or the Lord gonna kill you before that, or you sisters gonna get, you know, manhandled. It's gonna get real out in these streets.
Woe is me if I preach not the gospel.
Yeah.
The necessity is laid upon us, man. Right. That's what it is. I got a closing scripture if anybody got one. This is the book. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 3. It says, "And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacles of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and Yahweh himself shall be with them, and their power." It says, "And Yahweh will wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain." It says, "For the former things are passed away." There you go, man. You know, and that's the spirit that we in, man.
That's right.
You know, we want the former things to be passed away, man.
Right. I mean,
Okay, a new kingdom is coming up.
Right. Mortal bodies, wickedness is passed out of Israel. Right order, from the men to the women, where we get to love and enjoy our children. All that of not enjoying your children is gonna be passed away, man. Yeah. Right. And with that, man, I guess we done. We're gonna give all praise to the one true power.
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Kakwadash.
Double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. A mighty shalom to the hopeful elect and sound doctrine. Lord willing, you continue in the same spirit. Shalom to the Aqua that believes in his faith and his truth. So with that, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Abba, Babal.
Bible.
Other one in the book.
Let's go happen.